This is a Monday Musing. I don't normally do this, but it has been on my mind over the weekend about homes and houses and all the stuff that I share with you guys about houses and getting our house to love where you live and all that. And I was thinking on a deeper level why that is so important to me. Why is that? And I scribbled on a note. I was actually sitting in church and I scribbled on a note to myself, what are our homes used for? So as much as I can get them pretty and the nice paint color and great flooring and blah, 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 I've been talking lately about the experience of our home and the experience of like what goes on there. And I mean, some of you live alone. Some of you have large families. Some of you have little kids. Some of you have kids that have gone away but keep coming back. And I was thinking, when people walk in the door of your house, how does it feel? It's not just about how it looks, which I'm super into, but how does it make people feel? I have been in some gorgeous, gorgeous homes. Big. I've been in some tiny little homes. Cozy. All different feels. And I was in one recently. Well, it's not that recently, but I can remember this clearly. Years ago, somebody hired me. I went to her house. It was a really nice neighborhood, and you could see the lots were just kind of larger lots. And she'd take me outside back where there was a summer kitchen and like an eating area, and then just kind of living room area, and then this beautiful pool. I think it was a water view too. It was just, I just remember being really impressed that I'm like, wow, this is really nice. And so she's saying it, you know, everything just looks completely untouched. And so she said, well, this is where we entertain. And she kept talking, and it's almost like she caught herself. And I go, so this is where like everybody is, or, you know, I'm asking about entertaining. And she goes, I know. I said, this is where we entertain. And she's like, no one has ever been out here. Like, we really don't have people over. And I could kind of tell. It was funny. And it was almost like she was kind of sad when she said it. Like, you know, here's where we entertain. Because people do like to say, oh, we'll entertain. We're entertaining, you know. And most of the time people are sitting at, you know, in front of their TVs or their, you know, phones. Really not having people over. And people have lost that art of having people over. And I was reading this. Anyway, so I was sitting at my desk this morning. I'm like, oh, this is my mother had, I can see her writing at the top, but she always shared stuff with me all the time when she was alive. And she was awesome, by the way. And just little sayings. It's always she's dropping by little sayings with me. But like this saying right here, the ornaments of my home are the friends who frequent it. Love that one. This is a quote by J.H. Sykes. The rooms of a house may be stately and grand, their adornment a triumph of art. But a beautiful home is the final result of the toil of an unselfish heart. My mom was really good about having people over, and people came over to our house all the time. It was not a big house by any means, but you walked in the door and you wanted to be there. And that is, I feel like, the whole thing behind all this love where you live stuff. As much as I love paint colors and all this stuff I've been trained to do and art and all that, really, whether it's your family or your friends or just having one person over and you live alone and sharing it with somebody else, truly think about that today. And not just loving where you live, but sharing it with other people. There is a difference between entertaining and hospitality. And I see on here the line is, hospitality does not try to impress, but to serve. So there's my Monday rambling. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be talking about something to do with paint color, but that was what I had for you today. See ya.